Hello everyone and welcome to the most magical show in the keyboard community. I'm your host Merlin, and if it's your first time here, thanks for joining in. This show is all about building keyboards from the hardware end to the software end, and tonight we're doing something a little different. As some of you may know, I was recently at the SoCal Mechanical Keyboard Meetup. Flew out Friday morning, arrived late Sunday evening, so now it's Tuesday, it's time for the show. I don't actually have something to port today, but I will be drinking port. Tonight we'll just be covering some of my thoughts and some of my experiences at the SoCal Meetup. It looks like my volume's clipping a bit, so I'm gonna lower the volume on that. There we go. That looks a lot better. So yeah, let's just... tonight I will still be drinking the port from last week. It is the Cockburn Special Reserve Porto. Well, let's see, who's here tonight? Sky Corrigan, thanks for joining in. Gab A, Essentially Yours, and Zark. You guys are all here. Thanks for joining in, folks. All right, just gonna show you guys what I am drinking tonight. Yeah, once again, it's from last week. Cockburn Special Reserve Porto. This is another recommendation from Talisman Solutions. He's recommended two to me. The first one was the Taylor Fladgate, and the second one is this. So far, I like the Taylor Fladgate a lot better. I tend to like the drier wines a lot more. Well, yeah, let's see how much we get through this tonight. I forgot if I liked this when I first tried it, but I like it. It's pretty good. Still not my favorite, but good. I like it a lot. All right. So I had the opportunity to go down to SoCal, and this was actually kind of like an unplanned trip, but I just bought tickets anyway, you know. Ended up going and staying at an Airbnb with a couple people. I stayed with Langlandia, Mr. Petrov, Straight Classy, and El Baron. These are people who I met on the Top Clack server. So yeah, we all stayed at a nice little, well, the original plan was to stay at this place like less than a mile away from the Boomtown Brewery where the meetup was held. And what ended up happening was as soon as we landed, our Airbnb got canceled. So we're like, no. But thankfully we were able to, pick something else really quick. We ended up staying in Koreatown. Let's see. Let's play some music. Just wanted to show you guys some of the things I was able to purchase at this event. This is actually, I think this is the first meetup I've been at where purchasing was actually allowed. So yeah, Gio, thanks for joining in. I almost met Gio at the meetup. He came like the last hour or something, and he wouldn't say hi to me. I feel so sad. I feel so sad. Okay, here we go. This is quite a few of the stickers that I got. I just walked around grabbing stickers from every table that was there. Drashna, hello. I got a backward sticker. This was actually I saw this and I didn't recognize the person manning the table, so you just kind of like you don't want to be caught like trying to stare at their name tag, but that's exactly what I did. I took a few steps back and I kept staring at it. I'm like, wait, that's Jacob's Mirror. Jacob's Mirror is a prominent member of the Ohio community, so I got to introduce myself. And yeah, this was one of the stickers at his booth. Next to him, there was Orange County Keys. We are a mechanical keyboard community focused on organizing regular meetups and keeping a wholesome and inclusive community. They actually have their meetup next week, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see, Wheeloops. First stream I've caught so far. Thanks for joining in. Kioni, thanks for joining in too. I got a chance to hang out with Kioni during the meetup as well. he joined us for dinner for Mexican food. Gio says, I thought he was gonna beat me up. What? I don't beat people up. And then I forgot where I got this. I just picked it up from someone's table. I thought it was cool. And this was like, I don't know where this one was either. I just picked it up again. I think it was part of the generic Boomtown Brewery stickers table. And then Keyboard Treehouse was there. If you guys don't know what Keyboard Treehouse is, they're a new... Actually, I'm not sure how new they are, but this is one of the places that sold one of those U stems, which I like so much, which I'll be showing on stream shortly. And yeah, this is the generic Boomtown Brewery coaster. Right there. It's funny, someone told me that when they first went in, they saw like a bunch of older people. So they were like, is it actually Boomer Town, not Boomtown? I'm like, there's not that many old people here. And of course, a DixieMech coaster. I kind of wish these coasters were more durable. Like if you guys see what I have here, I've got an off the clack one. This one's actually like plastic, or probably FR4, I think. It's really durable instead of this, which is like cardboard. But it's kind of like I don't want to use these ever. I just want to keep them somewhere. Keone says, I'm so sad I didn't get the inverse stems. Yeah, man. I did not know until someone pointed me their way. Someone pointed me their way. Would never have known otherwise. But yeah, Philip, thanks for joining in. Let's see, what else did I get? Oh, you guys remember, this was like about a month or two ago. I was lubing 300 switches. They were like Gadar ink blacks, Gadar ink reds, and I had to swap them out with TX 65 springs. The client for that was actually Popcorn of TX keyboards, and yeah. So until this meetup, I had never met Popcorn before. So as I was there, I was just walking around. This girl came up to me and was like, "Hey Merlin." I'm just like, "Hi, who are you?" And it turns out I always thought Popcorn was a guy. So in all of our communications during, especially when I was lubing like the stems, I'd be like, "Dude, I'm almost done. Dude, I'm shipping it, blah, 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 blah." But yeah, she showed me the keyboard that she put those switches on, and yeah, she really, really liked it. She uses it as her daily driver. But I dropped by her booth again, of course, and I picked up some TX springs. So I think stuff at meetups are generally cheaper than buying from their store, because she charged me like 12 bucks for this. You guys have never seen these before. They are hard to open. That's what they are. Come on, open up. Happy Merlin, says Noxygen. Oh, I ended up tearing it a bit. Oh well. But if you guys have never seen these springs before, they come in. Ooh, that's tight. Dude is a non-gendered term in California. Well, yeah, I guess I was safe then. Yeah, if you guys have never seen TX springs before, they come in a container like this, you know, and it has oil in it, and all of these things are springs, and you take that oil and you put like a drop in them or so. That container breaks easily. Yeah, I already ripped mine. But yeah, that's 65 springs right there for 12 bucks. Meetup pricing. So I've been meaning to get my own for the longest time. Like ever since I lubed springs for her, I was like, these springs are really good. I'll try them someday. And someday, of occurred on Saturday. They come in bulk too now. Ooh. The container breaks easily. But yeah, that was one of the things I got. The second thing I got was from Robot Candy Company. So I've met this guy several times, and I hope he's not watching because I always forget his name, but I remember his company. And check this out. I think this was probably one of the more useful things I've ever bought at a meetup. It's a kickstand. And I'm just gonna build it right now, I guess. Keyboard display assembly instructions. Let's put it together, guys. Build stream. Phaloop says, is there a New York, Jersey meetup? Yes, there is. I think they hold theirs. Actually, I don't know when they hold theirs. Those kickstands are sick. Helpingly! Hey guys, Helpingly was actually one of the first people I met when I went to the meetup. A nice gentleman. He's actually in my video. If you guys watch my YouTube channel, I released my interview video for the meetup. If you guys haven't seen them before, basically I just asked like a really generic question. In this case, it was, what's your favorite Switch? I've asked that question before in NorCal of 2017, and the results at that meetup were all over the place. But on Saturday, a majority of the responses were linear. I was like, I guess that's where the community is going. But to be fair, I had a very small sample size. Like I had like 23 or so out of the 300 plus people there. So, but still, I was surprised that I couldn't find someone. I could not easily find people who liked Tactile or Clicky, and I did not find a single person who said Topra. But yeah, let's go build this. Can't be that hard, right? We want this piece. This piece goes in. I wonder if there's something I can peel off. Okay. Let's do that. Phaloop, it's exclamation point build. And I'm not really building anything tonight. And then a little piece says, I just remember the one hype Asian dude who was like, Otemu Silent Tactile really loud. They are pretty loud, actually. I have a board that I built with them. Oh, you were curious about the keyboard on my desk. This is the Duck Eagle V2 with a custom PCB, so I could use USB-C. The V3 will be out soon. I think if you follow Buduck or Duck0113 on Instagram, you'll see him teasing it. You couldn't build the confidence to say hi. You totally should have. Would have loved to meet you, Gio. Not gonna peel the paper. I'm just putting it together first just to see what it's like, and I'll take it apart again later. You forgot to get me swag, says Geo. Did we ever talk about that? What? Well, next time let me know. There really wasn't much free swag though. There was mainly just stickers, like I showed earlier. But here we go. This is what the kickstand looks like. Each one was $8 from Robot Candy Co. And let's see if it works. Oh wait, I kind of screwed that up. No. Let me try that again, guys. You should have picked a reliable partner. Well, nothing I can do about that. You had like 30 minutes and no ticket. Yeah, they I think it must have been due to a fire code or something, but you couldn't. They were really strict on how many people could actually show up. I really think it's because of the fire code. You know, stuff like that. But here we go. This is what the kickstand looks like. At his booth, he showed it carrying like much heavier boards. So let's see how it stands with the. Let's see how it works with a Duck Eagle V2, which is roughly 5 pounds. Hi, Janky Render. No keyboard build tonight, but if you do build, you'll see what I'm doing. There we go. Look at that. It holds it up just fine. Not peeling the paper just yet, just because I wanted to see what it would look like first. Yeah, here it is. That isn't that nice? I'm just gonna keep it like that for now. It's like a nice display piece. Is that nice? Why do I use DSA caps? Because this is a duck board with 11 degree on it, and it's very difficult for my wrists for anything higher than DSA or XDA. Yeah, there's that. And DSA Granite was actually my first custom key set that I ever bought. Everything before this was like Tai-Hao or like Ducky. Look at that, isn't that like, this is really good just to like showcase boards. I'd imagine I would need 2 of these for much longer boards, but a lot of my boards are 60% or 65% and lower. Yeah, there we go. That's what it's like. That's what it's like. Would be good for storage too. Absolutely. Absolutely. Right. Let's peel the paper now. See how this really looks. You could fit more keyboards in a smaller area if you stood them up like that instead of laying them flat. Yeah, I agree. I actually keep them in like cases, in like those TX cases, which TX keyboards did not have at her booth. If she did, I would have like spent all my money there. So I need more of those. I need more of those cases. Okay. It's like my... Bree says, why no tubes can raid you? I have no idea. Let me just... I feel like he's the only one who can't raid me. Let me check my settings and all that. That's weird. You have a key bag, nice. And Bree, did you see that new video from Scary Pockets? I think it came out yesterday. we go. Sticky, sticky, sticky. Look at that. Robot candy. You have 2 key bags, a dual slot 65% and a split keyboard one. Okay. Just peel off more of this. Watch me build a kickstand, right? Do I have it where only people you follow can raid? Let's see. Let me follow Chubies then. I feel like I'm following Chubies already. Follow. Okay, I'm following Chubies. Okay, I just followed him. This could be a new weekly segment. Oh, somebody. Kickstands with Kahlua. Yeah. How many kickstands are there in the community? There's not like enough out there. Alright, one piece done. Get to keep peeling these pieces. Yeah, we'll go through some photos today too. Yeah, I was really surprised at the speed that some of the photos came up. 23 raiders from Chubies. Thank you, Chubies. Thank you for your raiders and welcome, guys. Welcome to a kickstand build stream. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just showing off some things I got from the SoCal Meetup. And I was saying that this is probably one of the more useful things I've gotten at a meetup, a kickstand. I feel like I should have bought more, but each one was like $8. $8. Drew us says hello Merlin, thank you. JMS WRNR, thanks for joining in. Not gonna lie, those are in stock right now on their store, and I kind of want to buy one. These, yeah, these are super useful. Yeah, they're like good for like displaying stuff. Bet you could make a file and get them cut. Oh, absolutely. Cheaper than the Apple 999 stand. Chubies, thanks for subscribing with Twitch Prime. Shared rewards to 5 others in chat. Dang. Cheaper than Apple's 999 stand. Oh yeah. Guys, today Apple released their newest Mac Pro. And if you live in Washington State, such as I do, and you choose to fully load your Mac Pro with every conceivable item on their website, your final price will be $66,000 after taxes. Nope, not 6,000, 66,000. About 7,000 is just like the base model, but to get it fully loaded, it's 66,000. So yeah, come on guys, donate so I can buy a $66,000 computer. Yeah, right. What would I do with the $66,000 computer? It's like, the thing with Apple hardware is that they're kind of a little behind the curve. Like if you search on YouTube right now, you'll already find people who are making like Hackintosh builds that are faster than the Mac Pro. And for like, you know, a lot less than 66,000. So yeah. I was actually having a discussion with Yan earlier about this because we both use Macs for our job. And we were saying, okay, so companies like Hollywood probably buy like the fully loaded one just like that, you know, because if you're paying like an actor a couple million dollars, it's such a small cost to buy like 10 $66,000 machines, right? They're adding insane markup. Well, that too. That's 600K. Yeah, 600K, which is still less than paying an actual, you know, actor. The Mac Pro desktop, is it Mac Pro or iMac Pro? No, it is Mac Pro. The iMac Pro is just the one that it's a computer and monitor all in one. Let's put that away. Integrated. Yep, it's a dang cheese grater. That is the industry term for a machine like that. Oh yeah, Bree, you also use a Mac for work, don't you? Okay, that's what the kickstand looks like. Let's put my keyboard on it again. There we go, looks good. Looks good. Okay, that's actually a better camera angle, so let's just leave the keyboard like that while I open the other goodies. Drashna says, so do I. Well, oh yeah, you do, because you have a Mac Mini. Okay, so what else did I get? What else did I get? Okay, so on Black Friday, I actually bought some Gadar ink yellows from Mr. Novelkeys, just because he had them on sale for a very reasonable price. So I got 110 of them. I was very curious. I was very curious about the particular stem that it has. See that? Come on. Oh, it's not focusing properly. Here, let's try that. There we go. Oh. Oh, it's getting mad at me. Come on, there we go. See that? It's got a particular stem that doesn't look like your typical MX stem. It's like an IP57 rated stem or something like that. Here, let me check out one of the stems here. See if I can find it. But the reason why I bought this, in addition to me just playing around with the Switch, you know, I wanted to use the housing for the UHM WPE stems. I think it's like ultra high molecular, I forget the rest. Where did I put those? Here we go. These guys. So I first heard about these from Mr. Petrov about a week and a half ago, And Mr. Petrov is the guy I credit for selling me on linears. Because of him, he lent me an HB85 to port into QMK, and his particular build had Telios with 72G progressive springs lubed with 205G zeros. And after typing on that board and porting it to QMK, I was like, I need to get these. So ever since then, I've been a linear guy. And yeah, he then told me about these stems, which Teha Types Nathan Kim was really raving about. And not only him, but 159 at Project Keyboard, Top Clacks, Quakums, and Jay also talked about these as well. And I was like, I absolutely gotta buy them. They were available from Inver and also from Keyboard Treehouse. By the time I found out, Keyboard Treehouse was sold out. So I bought them from Inver down in Australia. And so I bought them. I'm still waiting for them to this very day. It's been about a week, I think. So I was really surprised down in SoCal when Keyboard Treehouse was there and they had these. And they were about $7 cheaper as well. Oh yeah, it was 30 bucks for 110, 25 bucks for 90, compared to like, I think it was 38 or something. Like from like Keyboard Treehouse, or from Inver. And I was actually very concerned that what if the stem wasn't standard? What if I took it out and found that other stems did not fit? So as soon as I got back home Sunday night, I decided to build one. There we go. I decided to build one. Use stems in Gadar ink yellow housings. And I think I'm gonna concur with a lot of people. I just lubed the spring with 205 G0, but I did not lube anything else at all. Compared to a regular Gadar ink, noticeably smoother. And when I'm trying to listen for it, normally even if it feels smooth and you put it next to your ear, you can hear like the stem scratching against the housing. But with this, no lube, right? This has no lube. You put it next to your ear, you don't hear the scratchiness at all. So I'm very pleased. Inver and Keyboard Treehouse recommend putting 3203 on it, but I think this is probably one of the smoothest switches I've ever tried. I'd say they are smoother than Telios and smoother than, what's that other switch I tried? Yeah, Telios, regular inks, and my buttercreams that I put on my Sirius. Have I tried them in cherry housings? No, I have not, because I don't really have any cherry switches these days. Yeah, so I still haven't quite decided what I'm putting them on. It might go on the satisfaction. Who knows? We'll see. But I got 110 of them. I'm very excited. Like, this switch, this keyboard right here has Gadar yellows from, I'd say 2015, 2016 timeframe, and I have used these Gadar yellows for all that time in a different board. So these are well worn in, very well worn in. I use these Gat yellows for work for like a period of 4 months, and then I use them at home in like a different board, and now they're on this board. Soldered in this time. So they're very smooth. Gadar inks are smoother than them, and these are smoother than the Gadar inks. I actually wish I would have bought more now that I know how good they feel. Damage Point. Thanks for subscribing and sharing your rewards to 5 others in chat. Dang. Thanks, man. Sound-wise, how do they compare? They're less pingy. Keep in mind, I don't have a board built with these yet. So when I finally build them, yeah, it's like with the regular Gadar ink. Actually, let's see. Do I have my black inks here anywhere? Oh, hey, I do actually. Oh wait, no, not those. Here we go. Another batch of Gadar yellows. These yellows I have lubed with 205 G0. So in terms of sound, Damage Point says, "Ooh, are you using the stand for the meetup?" Yes, I am. And I got to meet Damage Point at the meetup again. You totally should have grabbed some. They were $8, but I think they disappeared within the first hour. Any possibility of a tactile version of the U stems? Probably, who knows? I don't have my regular black inks within reach, but the black ink sounded better than the Milky Top Gadarons to me the last time I tried them. And the yellow inks, I think it's because of their stem. They don't sound as good, so it's kind of like a bad representative sample. But as it is right now, yeah, the way I would order these right now is that in first place would come my concoction right here, the U stems and the Gadar ink, followed by the Gadar yellow with creamy housing, or wait, with the milky top, and regular Gadar yellow ink. Shubi says, "Have a good night." Oh, are you leaving already? Thanks for joining in. See, actually, you know what? I won't be lazy. I'll grab my other switches right now, since I know where they are. Yes, my bag of switches. My box of switches, I mean. Let's just pull them apart. Okay. Aha! Here we go. I found them. Black inks. Yeah, definitely the black inks go before the Gadar with like milky top. Where is my Telios? Aha, Telios. Telios? No, that is not a Telio. Telio, where are you? Aha, Telio. I gotcha. I don't know, it's because I already lubed these, so these sound really good already. I would put the Telios right there. And what else? What other linears do I have here? Do any of these tests matter outside the board? Maybe, maybe not. In terms of how they sound. Just trying to hear like the resonance in the housing and all that. Here we go. go. Let's do that. And what other linears do I have? Oh yeah, here we go. Linears. I'd probably put that in between. Actually, nope. Because of the spring noise, I do it like that. And oh wait, for my last linears, probably not something you guys. It's probably not something most people would have heard ever before. SKCL Alps. Oh, they sound really bad. Put them at the end right there. So yeah, I would say these sound the best. Followed by, these two are really close. Like really, really close, but especially since I lubed my Gadar Milky Tops. And then linears. And the Helios and the Telios sound very close as well, but the Helios sound better. Followed by the Gadar Yellow Ink. And the SKCL Alps. So yeah, one day I will build a board with these and it's gonna sound bad. Oh my gosh, I can hear it like, oh geez. Okay. One day. Black with stems, says Zark. Yes, these are the first batch Gadar inks, unlubed. I need to lube them though. They're supposed to be going into my volcano, which Lewis has said that he has shipped to me. But that has been a week. It's been a week, so who knows? What are the weights on those? All of them are stock weights right now. So these are 65, I believe. 65. 70, I think. I need to look at the Novelkeys website just to be sure. Telios are 67, so are Helios. And these are your Gadar Yellow Springs, 65. Zark? Yeah, that's what I made. I made a U stems and a Gadar ink. And I love it. I love the sound. It feels good too. Oh, you're saying, okay, I get what you're saying now. You think it's gonna result in a different sound. It should be the same material. I don't think it's gonna change very much. But I don't have my switch opener with me, so I can't run that test really quick. I'm just putting away all of my switches so I don't lose them. Yeah, once I start lubing these, that'll probably be it. But yeah, if you guys get a chance, I would highly recommend buying U stems. They feel really good. They sound really good too. Alright, put this away. Let's talk about other things. Okay. I really like the stand. Let's go pour more wine. Make Nova, thanks for joining in. The only linears you've tried are the alpacas. I have never tried alpaca switches, so I don't know how they would compare. Let's see. forget who makes those alpaca switches. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Oh, I'm actually gonna need my keyboard to show this next part. I can't just keep it on a stand. Let's see. What can I put on the stand here? Here, let's just. I don't know what to put on the stand. Let's wait. Maybe I'll put this. I'll put this on the stand. Just need to frame this. 65%. Oh well. Guess I need like a really small keyboard if I want it displayed while I'm using like an actual keyboard. Okay, let's see. What do I want to show? I'm just gonna go through some of the photos. I did Gary's album last time, so I'll do Gary's album again. Gary is a gentleman who I keep saying I want to meet, and we've both been at the NorCal and the SoCal Meetup, but we've never actually met each other. So I'm like, does he really exist? Who knows? You're scared that you don't feel much different. 62 is still very close, and from progressive. Gab, who are you talking to, and what? Oh, so you're talking to Make Nova. Okay. Alright. Okay. We're gonna do Gary's album really quick. Gary is one of the mods over at the RMK Discord. Yeah. So one thing I liked about this meetup was that it felt really, really like there were a lot of people there, and the venue was smaller than like Seattle, but I felt like it had the right mixture of just big enough and just the right amount of people that it only felt a little bit tight. And I like that. I like that because it was like you could really talk with everyone there. Also, people were limited to bringing only 2 boards, I believe. Just because if 300 people brought like their entire collection, there would not be enough space. So yeah, just go through some of these. You guys this is the first silver unicorn I've ever seen. And I think I like the silver unicorn better than the red unicorn. My first time also seeing an IDB 60. I don't know, I feel like I used to really like 60s, but now I'm kind of moving away from that. Wellup says, I'm a SWE and would love to contribute to QMK by helping port boards. Any thoughts? That would be excellent. We are always in need of more people helping. We have QMK is the organization. It's the organization on GitHub, and we have several repos. Our most popular repo is the QMK firmware repo, and that's mainly written in C. We need help with ARM split drivers, solenoid drivers, basically a lot of things there. Our other repos is the QMK configurator repo, which is written in JavaScript using the Vue framework. We also have the QMK API, which is written in Python. And there's quite a few others. Oh yeah, QMK Toolbox, our main flashing tool, is separated into Windows and Mac OS. The Windows side is written in .NET, C#, and the Mac OS is written in, currently it's still in Objective-C. I don't think anyone's ever tried putting it into Swift, but you know. But yeah, Wheeloops, we could use all the help we can get. Oh, I didn't even realize that this was Cerakoted. When I was at the meetup, this looked silver to me. But now that I'm actually sitting down and reading through it, Linux is GTK2. Ooh. Let's see the Southpaw. Now this is a board I don't see very often. Look at that. Full-size keyboard with the numpad on the left. Let's see, low Juby prototype. Yeah, there were quite a few prototypes there. Not Geo says, I need coders to volunteer and fix the arm split issue, please. Oh boy, we currently have one collaborator working on it right now. He is in the UK. He seems to have done much progress. I can never pronounce his name, but it's like Zavizer. Yeah, that's it. That's it, Zark. The city at night. You're gonna have to remind me which one you are. But yeah, I'm sure it was nice to see you last weekend too. I met so many people. Ooh, look at all these boards. Ooh. Okay. So this is GMK Midnight, right? I always have to say this about this key set. I know Oblotsky designed it. Like, I'm a big fan of Oblotsky's work, but I felt this one in particular looked too much like a tie house set. In fact, when I walked by it, I thought it was a tie house set, and it's not the first time I've done that. So I'm like, oh, okay. I guess I must really not like it. Zark says he puts the Chibi OS upgrade PR in this morning. You do know that even if you do that, you're not gonna win any more prizes on my on my stream. Please take only one. Only one. Quite a few boards. So many Alice's there. In fact, one of the prizes for giveaway at the meetup was a TGR Alice, which Krellbit won. So of course when he won it, everyone's like, rigged, rigged, rigged. Rose Gold Think 6.5. Oh yeah, I still need to work on, like, I ported this board, but people have been asking if I could somehow introduce the ability to control the LEDs on the escape key and the LEDs over here. And I'm like, sure, I can try. I got it partially working last weekend, so maybe if I find some time this week, I'll hack away at it some more. But yeah, for those who didn't watch that stream, the Think 6.5 has 14 underglow LEDs at the bottom of the PCB. Then it's got 4 LEDs here for the escape key and 4 LEDs here to illuminate the badge. And people wanted to change the color on the escape and the badge. And I think we can do it. Think 6.5. Okay. Let's see, what other boards? Oh yeah, this meetup was also the first time I saw a matrix board. Did I say Tom? No, did I say Oblotsky? I said Oblotsky, didn't I? I meant Tom Berry. Yeah, so it's like, wait, hold on, I think I am confused. Yeah, it's the GMK Eclipse. Designed by Tom Berry, yes, Tom Berry, indeed. But yeah, this is the first time at a meetup that I saw a matrix board. Matrix boards are really popular in Asia. They're really well made, and they're kind of like, I don't know, it's like I get the sense that they're that they're as coveted as like a TGR or like a key cult there. It's not programmable, or it's not like QMK programmable, but people still love it because I think it's designed very well. I personally don't see the appeal, but it was nice seeing one at the meetup, just so I could like touch it, feel it, and be like, ooh, this is nice. You love Asian keyboards? And look at this. 356CL, powered by OTD. This board is probably like, what, 3,000? 4,000? I know key cults sell for a lot. I wonder if that's like pushed up the prices for the OTD boards. Even more Alice's. An E6.5. Oh yeah, this board. I saw this, but there were people typing on it. So I actually didn't get to type on it at the end, but I was very curious about it. 'Cause I've never seen one before. Let's see. What else? What else is it? Noxery. Oh yeah, guys. Zondat was there. And I would never have known unless who told me about it. Yeah, there were some people there who like completely surprised me that they were there. Zondat was one of them. He came visiting from the UK. I got to meet him. Cool guy. So it was nice. It's always nice seeing like the designer and the keyboards they've made in like the same place. So I really like that. At the end of the meetup, after I'd already gone, I found out that IO3 was also there, and I'm like, no! I actually did want to meet him. Maybe next time. Next time when I go to SoCal. Whoa, that is a shiny keycap set. Holy cow. That is really shiny. It's a well-loved keyboard. Speaking of I believe that's his logo. Wait, here we go. Prototype A plus PCB variant. The Vega. Oh, interesting. Look at how the plate is mounted. It's like screwed in from the top. Isn't cam pre-shined? Is that what it is? Cam? I don't know. I've never actually seen it. And look, he's put like stickers for his function row. The Lunar. Yeah, this is the Lunar 2, Prototype 2. Produced by Switchplate Peripherals. Where have I heard Switchplate Peripherals before? And Novelkeys was there too. Yeah, if you guys follow me on Instagram, I actually took photos with a lot of the vendors this time. Like, this isn't the first time I've met them, but this is the first time where I've been like, I should really take pictures with these people. So I did. I was kind of like fanboying all over the place. I'm like, Mike Sickler of Novelkeys, can I take a photo with you? Josh of Project Keyboard, can I take a photo of you? Yeah, just kind of took photos with people. all over the place. I finally got a photo with Norbauer. Like, I saw him at NorCal, I've seen him at Seattle, I've seen him at almost every meetup, but I've always forgotten to take a photo. So I'm so glad that I finally did it. Speaking of Norbauer. Yeah, I think this is his new set. I think it's like, what? After school? Here, let me just... Norbauer. Keyboard. Forget. Here we go. Yeah, it's called After School 1992. Keyboard action playset for adults. 135 bucks. And get this. These are not renders. They're the real thing. And yeah, obviously, because I just showed you pictures of them. I'm not sure how much I like it though. What do you guys think? Does this set make it for you? Like, is this compelling enough to purchase? Mod colored spacebar is weird to me. I agree. Concept says mechanical keyboards are for soy boy hipsters. Overpriced. Not a fan. I know it's SP, but damn, says Noxygen. Yeah, it's I like the colors, but I don't think I necessarily like them together like this. Like, I think that's a really nice yellow. I like that teal. I'm not a fan of the reddish pink or the purple here. You get the theme and the appeal. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is the board that was at the TX booth. This is Popcorn's workboard. I lubed these switches. As you can see. Lubed by McMerlin. Yeah. This is the first time I've been at a meetup where someone had a keyboard that I had lubed for them. Oh, this was nice to see, you know. Yeah, she said she likes it a lot, so I'm very honored that someone who I feel is a major person in our community likes my lube jobs. So yeah, Popcorn, if you're seeing this stream, thank you. I am very honored by your words. What is the case finish? I don't know. Probably just your standard TX gray, I guess. Oh yeah, see. Just selling just a bunch of stuff. LEDs. She only brought one board, but the rest of her table was just TX product. And I totally forgot to grab a sticker from her. Crap. Oh well, next time. Now that I know what she looks like. Oh, on the Norbauer. I don't know. I'm honestly not too familiar with Norbauer boards. Mainly because I'm not a Topra user. So, yeah. See, oh, here we go. This is the keyboard treehouse, guys. See, he had his Dawn PCB. By the time I got to their booth, I think their Dawn PCBs were already gone. But why is this PCB cool? This is other than the PCB that I'm using now, right here, which I believe. This is the only PCB in our community that has both RGB in switch and RGB underglow and USB-C, where all those three are are combined. I've never seen another PCB like that. It's usually only underglow or only in-switch RGB, but never the combination of both. And it's only 60 bucks. You can buy them at Keyboard Treehouse, but I really wish I would have bought some. Now that I think about it, crap. Next time. Totally, I'm just gonna Keyboard Treehouse. KeyboardTreehouse.com. Here we go. Don's. Okay, wow, it's $70 plus shipping, but at the meetup it was only 60 bucks. Such a good deal. Okay, I feel bad now. Let's see. Does this have ESD? Oh, look. It's even got its own version of VIA on it. Nope, not that. Supports QMK C2C USB cable compatible. That is hilarious. Like, you would think this should be a standard thing, like PCB should support that. But the truth is, not every PCB that has USB-C supports C2C. So they explicitly have to call that out. Yeah, one thing that I'm curious about is, does this have ESD protection on it? Just on my cursory look, I'm not seeing any. But then again, I'm not. Oh, and it's also hot swap, I think. No, it's not. It's not hot swap. Yeah, it's not hot swap. It's a soldered board. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at schematics of what an ESD protection circuit looks like in order for me to recognize it, but I sure hope it does. Because that would be like, if it has ESD protection, this would be like a must buy for me. And I'm gonna feel even worse that I didn't buy it. How would you spot the ESD protection visually? It's usually like an extra chip. I would have to look at implementations, especially the ones that IO3 recommends. Yeah. So basically, hot swap plus in-switch LED plus underglow LED equals instant sales. Yeah, pretty much, but not for me. I don't like hot swap. It needs to be soldered. Yeah, like there are 4 things I look for in a PCB. In order of importance: USB-C, followed by ESD protection, then RGB in-switch, and RGB underglow. And I guess, you know, it should go without saying that I would prefer it to be fully programmable. Zark says it's a 6-pin SOT, usually next to the USB-C. Okay, let's look for a USB-C port here. Oh wait, that's not a USB-C port actually. Oh yes it is. Oh, it's too blurry. Well anyway, I'll just message Zealous and ask if I can somehow get any more. Okay, yeah, so these are the U stems that they were selling. And I bought one of them. Oh look, it's the Enye. The Enye Hamon. Oh yeah, Heine was there too. Oh, I totally should have gotten that. Ah, dang it. Yeah, it's like sometimes when I'm too busy filming, I tend to like forget to grab the stuff that I want to grab or pay attention to what's for sale on the table. But this time I actually tried my best to focus on the people, which I feel like I did a good job doing. Oh look, it's the ISO keyboard. ISO keyboard. HBCP. Oh yeah. I believe this was... I don't think this is the one that Heine brought. Because I know I Am Me, You Are You also had one. Let's see, what else? What else? Ooh, a TGRJ. I still have to build mine. I still don't know what switches I want, so... And I'm also waiting for stabilizers. That's why, if you guys have noticed, I haven't built anything lately. I'm waiting on stabilizers that will work. Okay, ooh, vintage boards. I think this is the Scorpio board or something. Look at that. Someone should make a replacement PCB for this. Tinker to your heart's delight. Okay. Oh yeah, the Satisfaction 75. I still have to build mine. Same story as the TGR, waiting on stabilizers and me being indecisive about switches. Oh. Satisfaction 75. There were 2 Satisfaction 75s at the meetup. Okay. This one is the board I thought was like awesome. I really like this design. I really, really do. Look at that. Hokusai. What color Satisfaction did you get? I got the cloud white. Hi David, thanks for joining in. You have an ocean blue one. You really want to trade for a gray one. Is that a decal? Yes, that is a decal. Yeah, I know. It was nice meeting you in person too. David shows up in my video. There we go. What's this? The Porpoise 60. Huh. Some of these boards I've never even heard of. I feel like we've gotten to that point in the community that so many group buys are running. It's really hard to know what's all out there. Like, I try my best to watch Top Clack and other news channels, but it's just so much stuff. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think the unicorn looks so good in white. I want back to album. There we go. Back to album. There we go. An Exent. The second Exent I've ever seen in my life. Now QMK compatible. So I did some work on it a few weeks ago. The camera keeps turning here. Let me just fix some wires. There we go. Hey Singapore, thanks for joining in. Look at this, GB soon. Juby prototype. So much hamon. What's this? Another E6.5. Artisans. Another Alice. Another TGR. What's this? TX84. Oh yeah, I wonder if we took a photo of the TX75. Let's see. TXCP is right there. Oh wow, there's so many other pages. So many pages. Tina 62G. Wow, it's been a long time since I've heard anyone talk about a Tina. Oh yeah. It's like the... What do you call these boards? It's like a cash register board. But it's actually like mechanical. Oh yeah, so when I landed at LAX, I was at the United Terminal just sitting around. And if you guys remember, a few weeks ago I had that airport terminal board. I saw it still being used by United. Let's see. Exant Leaf 80. So many nice boards. Whoa. Whoa, I do not remember seeing this. Holy cow. This is Alps. This is Alps. Yep, it's Alps. The exclusive E6 V1. Plaid Pro and Clavier case. Oh yeah, actually, this past week I learned how to pronounce clavier. I have a friend in Seattle who knows him, so she corrected me the last time I met up with her. I used to say clavier, but yeah, it's clavier. Like, okay. Now I know. Today I learned. This was the one no one was allowed to touch. Yeah. There we go. Even more Alice stuff. TGR. Wait, what's this? This is the Ramakoyu. Very nice. Yeah, that looks... Ooh, is that damage that I'm seeing? I think that's damage, right guys? Yeah, this is probably one of the nicest SA sets I've seen. When this went on sale, I highly considered buying it, but I was like, I don't think I'm in a position to just buy stuff to display. Like, I want to be able to type on it. So I was just like, okay, never mind. Yeah, that definitely looks like slight damage on it. Oh, look at this. So really yellowed. KBD 75. Key Cult. Oh my gosh. Did anyone win the raffle for one? I know they, what was it? I think it was Friday that they went on raffle for the number 1 and the number 2. Did any of you guys join in on that raffle? And more importantly, did any of you win? Yes, says why. Congratulations, which one did you win? The 60 or the 65? Don't say both. Double loss, but you're thankful. Nope. Mm-mm. 60, unfortunately. Hey, you still won something, you know? 165 for you. Congratulations. I actually was too busy that Thursday evening packing that I completely forgot about it. I was like, I'm gonna enter, and then I completely forgot. Okay. That's what it looks like on the back. Still a great looking board, absolutely. The JO1s. It's funny, I think at the SoCal Meetup, there were 6 people there who owned JO1s. And the funny thing is, there are only 15 JO1s in the whole world. Speaking of that, that raffle is still going on. It's going for a good cause. Basically, it's $5 per ticket. And so you can buy as many tickets as you want, and you'll be entered into a raffle to win a JO1. So let me just pull that up for you guys really quick. But all proceeds will go to the Sue Ryder charity, and Jay will match donations up to a certain amount. So definitely check that out. I'm just gonna link that in really quick just because this is an awesome cause. And it's important that we support charities like that. Gondo, thanks for joining in. 2 a.m. Just wanted to give a hug and have a good stream. Thank you so much. Here we go. That's the link for the JO1 raffle ticket. You get to be the lucky owner of one of the 15 currently in existence. Ooh, yeah, this is the other satisfaction. There was only the blue and the black one. Looks like he's got the Ramanab. Okay. Oh, PSA, if you guys have a Satisfaction 75, don't flash it when you get it. It's got some older custom firmware that will allow you to test the PCB before you start soldering in switches. But if you flash it with the latest QMK and stuff, you won't be able to use the board until you solder in the OLED. So this is one of the rare cases where I don't recommend flashing before testing. Look at that Timo. So cute. You test it first like you always do. Okay. So many pretty boards. Oh yeah, look at that. Made in the USA. Wow. Just disable the OLED when compiling. Well, Droshna, not everyone is a QMK collaborator. Darn it. This is a board that I was hoping to see, but I forgot to look for it. I'm a big fan of the Wise boards, just because I like how it looks. I like this segment up here. And I'm really sad that I didn't see it. Look, no PCB or stabs. Totally still just a prototype. Still can't get your clock to save. Merlin's going to test a Chibi OS upgrade. I'm going to consult UPAS on it first before I do. Oh yeah, I got to meet UPAS's significant other. She was really nice, and apparently she's still undoing a lot of the shipping, a lot of the fulfillment. So I was very thankful that she was very diligent in her QC and all that. So I was like, oh, hi. Yeah, I feel like a lot of the vendors in our community are like the ones that have gotten much success have been like more than a one-man operation. Jack Static's like mabuhay. And then let's see. What else is here? There's so many. Oh look, it's S.A. Olivia. Man, I got my S.A. Olivia set, but just like not sure if I want it just because it's S.A. Like I know it looks good, but as I said earlier, is it really economical just to have something just so you can look at it? I'm not sure. I'm still struggling with that. Still struggling with the answer to that question. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna increase that. That looks a little not safe for work. The Savage 65. Oh yeah. Following his Brutal series. So yeah, speaking of Canon keys, this is the 65% Brutal. Looks pretty good. Not sure if that's damage I'm seeing there or just lint. Does it spark joy, S.A. Olivia? I don't know. I don't think it does. Like I would much prefer GMK Olivia, which is still on sale by the way, or still in group buy, I mean. KB defense boards. Oh yeah, I gotta point this out again. This is the gold-plated mass drop board. This is potentially the most expensive board in the meetup because of the gold plating, not because it's particularly a good board. I believe this is a control, a mass drop control. Conduit out the window. You'll happily take it off my hands. The cherry blossom one is yours? Here, this one. Here you go. This is Keone's board, guys. Let's take a look at it. Very nice. Very nice. Where is this set from? Is this from Vermillo? I think this says Pinghe, which means like tranquility. I guess tranquility, peace. Okay, look, the A is scuffed. Oh, I see it. Yeah. Oh, it's pad printed. Yeah, here we go. And then what else is here? Oh, this is the meme. Oh yeah. So this is Kralbit's board, if I remember correctly, with Yolch, with JTK Yolch. It's funny. He took this board and he went around having people sign it. So I signed it too, and probably about 2 to 3 minutes after he signed it, he was having Nathan sign it, and in the middle of it, he dropped it. He dropped it from like chest height, and I didn't see it drop, but I heard it dropped. and of course Nathan was like, oh, can you drop it again so that I can film it? So Kralbit's like, okay, I'll just drop it from like knee height. So that's what he did. That is what he did. Yeah. Oh yeah. This is the only iron 165 in polycarbonate. Let's see if I can get a better picture of it. Oh look, it's an ANSI. So these guys were at my house, at my Airbnb that I was sharing at. This was straight and classy. And these two are the iron 165s by L Baron. This is the only polycarbonate one in existence. And what's unique about this, other than the fact that it's a polycarbonate board, is that it's using a key cult PCB, a 65% key cult PCB. There were some modifications that needed to be done. For example, if you leave the original JST connector on it, I believe, like, I don't know where it is, it's too tall that it won't fit in the case. So what Luke did was he soldered off the JST connector and just soldered the daughter board directly into where that JST connector was. But yeah, this is a key cult PCB in there. The polycarbonate one, this one was like 4.5 pounds. This thing was so much heavier. I could not pick this up with one hand. I needed to use two hands. And this is Kuroshiro. It's funny because I believe Luke is the first one in the United States to receive Kuroshiro. And he had received it on Monday, like the Monday before the meetup. And it's funny because on Saturday, I'm Filipino, so I'm part of the Filipino Mechanical Keyboard Facebook group. It was only Saturday, the day of the meetup, that the Philippines started receiving theirs. So for some reason, Luke, all the way here in America, got Kuroshiro before a couple people in Asia. Who knows? Who knows why? There goes Starston's boards. Oh, Starston. Don't pick up. Okay, so this is the Kepler FC65. It's funny. 159 was telling me that he put these signs on both his boards, but people still came to pick it up. And the main reason why he put "don't pick up" on it is some of them weren't screwed in together. So when people picked it up, it would like drop and all that. So the funny thing was, he was telling me that like out of all people, Dixie of DixieMech picked it up, even with the sign on, and it like dropped or something. So 159 just like looked at him and was like, Kepler. Another TGR Jane. Yeah, this is the same color Jane that I have. Just have to build it, you know. Oh, DixieMech. DixieMech is watching. Shame them. Yeah. Let's say 159 is intimidating. It's his hair, man. It's his hair. A guilty party is present. The serious. And an ocelot. Oh, crap. Someone had asked me if I could enable the in-switch LEDs for the ocelot, and he said we'd talk at the meetup. We did talk, except it was a high and buy kind of deal. Totally should have made time for that. Scud80, if you're watching, I'm sorry I didn't make time. The sign was not pointing towards the board I picked up. Sure. I'm kidding, Dixie. Like, for all you would have known, you know, like, see, this sign right here, "don't pick up." This could have meant "don't pick up the table." Or he just wasn't explicit enough. Oh look, it's Gary, who I still haven't found. Oh no, oh, okay. Now it's people shots. Let's see if I can spot anyone. Anyone? Oh look, there's damage point right there. Let's see if we can find Keone. Keone says, "Hey Dixie, saw you, but was too scared to say hi. I was at the dinner." Keone, Dixie's one of the most approachable people in the community. I'm sure he would have loved it if you came to say hi. Let's see. Look, 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 look. There's a wizard hat right there. That corner right there. I think that's me. That's Kelly. Memes. Holy pandas aren't great. He's one of the guys I did the extra live stream with. Who else is here? It's like, I think these photos are taken within seconds of each other. There's Kelly again. What Merlin said Dixie. Wow. Gary has been taking lots of photos of Kelly. That's actually a good picture of Kelly. I like that. He caught on. He's like, why is Gary taking a photo of me? Yeah, we can snoop on people. This is Bisorami. There's, oh look, Gary. Just reading. Oh look, it's Nathan. He looks kind of drunk. Yeah, okay. So it was held at Boomtown Brewery, so there were drinks available. Most drinks were $8. We had a bar in this area right here, and half of the bar was open to the public, which also had another bar, which had a much bigger menu. Apparently, we, despite the number of people there, we didn't even hit the bar minimum. So yeah, I hope that didn't reflect poorly on the organizers, or if they had to pay extra or something. But I just had 3 beers. You know, I try to do my part. There we go. Oh look, it's Krelbit. He's still wearing that shirt. How did this hit MOQ? Hiding bushes GF. There were a lot of beers. I don't quite remember them, but there were a lot. Oh look, there's Upas there. Upas. Shh, don't tell anyone. It's because of people like you that we didn't hit the bar minimum. No, it's okay. Don't feel pressured to drink, folks. Drink what you want, as little as you want, or as much as you want, I guess. Just be safe. Oh, here we go. There's Tiny. There's Tiny. There is Robot Candy Company. I always forget his name, dang it. There's Dixie right there. Let's see. Anyone else? Oh, that's Tyson right there. Tyson, the guy who Cerakotes all your keyboards. And this guy. This guy is probably 159. He is the only one at the meetup with that hairstyle. So I'm willing to bet this is 159. 159 of Project Q. Wow, this is a huge album. Oh look, there's even more Kelly. Oh. So much Kelly. So much Kelly. Oh look, there's another Kelly photo. Why is Gary taking so many photos of like Kelly? Oh, here we go. Here is L Baron, the creator of the Iron 165, the buffest guy at the meetup. And there's Norbauer. Oh yeah, these guys, I forgot to grab a business card from them, but what these guys are doing is they are providing a powder coating service in SoCal. They are called Keycoat, right there. A powder coating service. Yeah. So they just started up, and all these boards here had variations of their powder coat that they were showing off. If you guys are not familiar with that term powder coating, it's most often used on performance parts on your car, like on sway bars and, oh, at least that's my experience of where powder coat is used. And I have a sway bar on my car. Last time I looked at it, which was about 4 months ago, after 7 years of car ownership, it barely had a scratch on it. And this is like under my car, you know, so powder coat is pretty tough. Oh yeah, look, it's an OLKB shirt. Ask me about my keyboard. That's what it's supposed to say. Oh look, I think that's Gary, isn't it? Is it Gary? No, it's Be So Raw Me. There we go. Oh look, it's me. Someone got a photo of me. And that's Luke, that's Straight Classy, and that's Noah. That's Ace Recon. They key coded a honey board by us. Not what do you do? I drive a 2010 Toyota Corolla. It is definitely on its way out, so who knows, I might buy a vehicle soon. But, you know, if I keep buying keyboards, I probably can't save up for it. Ooh, Topra. KBD 8X Mini, one of the few in existence. Oh look, it's another key cult. Oh wait, is this a key cult? No, it's not. Can't be a key cult. What else is here? Key coat. Very nice. Aluminum clue board. Oh, hey! I actually don't see very many of the aluminum clue boards. The only other one that I've seen in the meetups that I've been to has been Nebulant's orange clue board, but that's it. It's been a while since I've seen one of these. Like even I have just a polycarb, like a polycarbonate one. Perionics, DC60s, DC60 with Holy Panda, Alf Ravono. Oh yeah, this is a board that got sent to me for me to port into QMK, and I failed. I failed primarily because when I tried to look at what the chips were, I've noticed that some boards that are sufficiently large use use 3 to 8 line decoders in order to further expand the ports. In this case, I was like, oh, you know, that's what they are, right? Except when I looked at those chips, there were no markings on them whatsoever at all. So I researched and researched and researched and I could not find any like line decoders that matched up to it. So after I think I worked on this board for 2 months. I just mapped out all of the pins and what they were connected to, and I told the guy who lent me his board, I'm like, hey man, I have no idea what these chips are, but I don't think they're line decoders. I think they're like shift registers. And I don't really understand shift registers too much yet, so I was kind of like, do you want your board back, or do you want to give me more time to do this? And he's like, oh, I just want my board back. So I sent him back his board, and I sent him my keyboard layout editor with all of the switches mapped. Hopefully one day I'll find another one of these boards, and with the chips not like, with the markings not scrubbed off. Hopefully. Ooh, a K-type. This is rare. You don't see too many K-types. This interesting. Some interesting boards here. Control high profile. You've got a shift register matrix implementation. Ooh. Okay, yeah, I could look through it. But keep in mind, I think it's a shift register. I was not able to confirm it. Damage Point says, "Oh, hey, that's my board. Which one's your board? Which one's your board, Damage Point?" You're about to sleep. Okay. Is the Gemini Dusk portable? I don't know. I've never heard of it. The TCV3 and the Savage. Oh, crap. I need to push my TCV3 changes. I think I have enough of it to get the switch matrix working. But yeah, here you go. This is Damage Point's board. This top one is the TCV3, and this one is the Savage. But you're streaming. Thank you. It's Kuromu for your support. You're staying up just to watch me stream. There we go. Ooh, some nice shine there. I like a well-used board. Cool. Ooh, some... Wait, what? How is he putting... MX conversion. Ah, okay. With custom PCB by Saucy Bulgogi. Hey, I guess that's advertisement. If you guys want a PCB for an M0110, hit up Saucy Bulgogi, and he could probably hook you up with the PCB. That actually looks really nice. I wonder what he ended up using as USB ports. The Sulgi. Oh, look at this. Look at that. WASD, super shiny. Dang. An F as well. Go another Rama M65A. Ooh. A Vern. Oh, wow. I forgot all about the Vern. We got another SA Olivia. And we got Shoko. Alright, guys. Shoko is probably the set that I regret not buying. Because I looked at it on the vendors and I was like, It looks good, but I don't think it's going to turn out really nice. But when it came out, I was like, oh, holy crap. Should have gotten in on it. But I've heard rumors. I've heard rumors of round 2. That's probably what I'll do. Mr. Baracco. Oh yeah, this is one of my favorite stock boards. I did a review on it on my YouTube channel, in which I had a little storytelling before I got into it. The premise of my little story was this couple who each had one half of the board, and they somehow met each other at a coffee shop and found that their boards connected, and it was the start of a beautiful relationship. So, oh yeah, you guys can check that out on my YouTube channel if you want to see it. Here we go. Here's another Rama M65A. Ooh, a Keyblade. Please don't pick up. Oh, I think I interviewed her for my interview question too. Rama boards are some of the cheapest customs you can get. An FMJ, holy crap. I haven't heard that name in quite a while. Brown Alps with SGI Granite. AL1. Oh, I should have played with this board more. I saw it and I was like, that's a strange looking board. But yeah, okay, so curious point about the AL1. The AL1 was a Chinese-made board by, let me just look it up. I don't remember all these things. AL1 was ported by me, and Olivia. Okay, Triangle Lab. Yeah, it was made by Triangle Lab. What surprised me about this was that it basically did it the same as Duck, like how stuff was connected. It was almost as if they looked at the Duck implementation and were like, okay, let's just do exactly like that. Like it even had lighting zones, if I remember correctly. So nothing wrong with being inspired by that. I was just like, out of all the boards that used line decoders, this was one of the ones that was most similar to Ducks. And I was like, oh, okay. Let's see, Key Cult, another Key Cult, and Type Machina, number 1. 67G Tangerines. Yeah, I remember typing on this board, and I wasn't too impressed by the tangerines. What else? LZMP. Oh my gosh, I typed on this board. These switches are horrible to type on. I mean, not the switches, but the keycaps. The keycaps are horrible to type on. I was just like, it's interesting, but I would not type on it all day. Oh, look. Another nice board. The G-Money. What? G-Money Canoe with Gadar on yellows. Another Keyblade. Kira EXS. Hold on. Was Clavier there? For those of you guys who were at the SoCal Meetup, was Clavier there? Because I would have loved to meet this guy as well. Look, it's got... That's his logo, right? Gotta look it up. Clavier. Oh no, David says my vapor blade. Okay, okay, good. Because I kind of was like, darn it, he would be the third person that I didn't get a chance to meet. Here we are, the Kira EXS. I picked up this board, and it's got the Philippine flag on the back as well. Not me, and memories were his proxy. Ah, interesting. GMK Oblivion. The Fourier. Whoa, 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 look at this. Look how this is positioned. Oh my gosh. That's funny. Yeah. You're representing for him. Nice. Oh yeah, the Volcano 660. This is the second volcano I've ever seen in public. The first one was a red volcano by Yan Foley, one of the QMK collaborators. And yeah, I did not know Tyson had one. That's cool. Very nice. Mine should be coming within the next week. I got a Volcano Gray one. I kind of regret getting Volcano Gray. I should have done Quantum Blue. But, you know, oh well. Oh well. Another Shoko board. I am me, you are you. It's funny how he like split it apart. Because he's been called Miru before. Miru. I am Miru. Thanks for joining in, David. Oh yeah, look at that. Wow. All these artisans. I'm not a big artisan guy, just because I can't ever like fathom spending like $100 on something like this. Like, sure, it's pretty, it looks nice, but it's just, yeah, I'm not sure I could do it. All these artisans. That's $1,000 in artisans. Drashna, are you into artisans? Because my knowledge of artisans is very minimal. I could look at something and being like, oh, like this chicken here. I'm like, is that an expensive one? Is that a cheap one? I don't know. Oh, it's Hackerman. Hackerman. It's like keyboards. The more you understand about how they're made, the more you can appreciate. That's true. Icebox. All right, that's it. Okay, I did not expect it to be that long. That's why I had two albums up. But maybe we'll just go really quick with this album. This one's from IO3, who I did not get a chance to meet. But yeah, this starts off with the Norbauer stuff. Then I think this is Dixie stuff. No, it goes Norbauer, Novelkeys, and then the Dixie stuff. And this is Nathan's items. Okay, we're just gonna go through this really quick. So I'm part of the NK65 group buy, and during this meetup, I found out that it came with a pretty nice case. So I am psyched. I did ask them if they drop tested it, and I was told, don't drop it. So yeah, this is very. It looks very similar to the ones that KBD Fans has, but the inside looks really different. Yeah, we're just gonna go through this album much quicker. So many boards, so many boards. Rose Gold Think 6.5, Gadar Pinks. Huh, that's a rarity. Retooled Black Tops, Alphas. Wow, that's a lot of effort went into making that switch. But it's unlubed. Oh look. Beer and keyboards don't mix. Back to 65. Please take one, only one. All the 3D printeds. KL Pro Burgundy. Ah, okay. I did not type on this board. It's a better view of that board. The Hokusai. Another heavy 6. All these boards. Kira EXS. The one with the T-axis. Lubed by MacMarl. I totally should have taken a photo of that, but I guess I'll just borrow this photo. J01, Ocelot. The Tengu. Don't pick up. Artisans for sale. That's Popcorn's board, isn't it? Yeah. VPFL, the one I showed earlier. She only brought one board. This board. I like TX boards a lot. They're not like flashy, which I like. It looks very standard, but when you're actually building it, it's just, how can I say it? I feel like this is like a standard. Like if you buy stuff that doesn't look at least as good as this, you're wasting your money. Like, I know that's subjective, but this is my standard. Let's just say that. I've got a TX60 that I compare all my 60s to. Let's see, any other boards or people that I haven't seen? Whoa. This guy's just scanning through all of the boards really, really quick. Look at that. Oh, Orange County Keys. Oh, here we go. This was probably my favorite board at the meetup, the TX75. I'm a huge fan of 75% keyboards, and this one really caught my eye. For the longest time, TX boards have had like mini USB-B, but this is the first TX board I've seen with USB-C. Like, yeah, it's still running Ggon, but you know, for a board that's gonna be my own, I think I could probably swap it around into like QMK. I like how they say feel free to touch. Feel free to touch. Yeah, this board was a lot heavier than the Satisfaction. And in some ways, I think it looks nicer. Helpingly says, "It's me! Which one was you? Which board? Which board?" I have not built my SAT 75 yet. Alright, let's go through it some more. Such a unique looking board. Like completely see-through. Look at that tiny space bar. It's less than 3U. Oh wow, that's 3-run. That's a set you don't see very often. It's kind of like a really saturated Merlin. Blue and yellow. Is this Metropolis? Yes, this is Metropolis. Metropolis. Oh, wow. What is this? I think this is a lily. Is it a lily? Not sure. Scrolling through the boards, scrolling through the boards. Wow, I didn't realize that the Renovo was so high. Look at that. That is thick. Holy crap. It's about... That looks like it's at least an 1.5 inches, maybe? That is tall. KBD 75. I was surprised to not see any more of these. KBD 75 is such a popular board. I thought I'd see at least like 5 of them, especially when you had 300 plus people. But I guess if you were only allowed to bring 2 boards, you would be more like, you'd actually bring your best ones. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, the Key Cult. J01. You sure that's not a Tada 68? This one? The Key Cult? Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Like the only way you can tell is if you lift it up and see like the weight design. Not enough RGB for Droshna. I can't remember what this board is. Do you guys know? What's the split board called? It's like... It's like Olivia and Metropolis. Droshna says, no, the KBD 75. No, that's a KBD 75. SP111? Yeah, that's a J01, but I don't know what the split is called. It's a 60%. No, it's a 65. 65 with macro keys. Ooh, what's this? Pink Voice says, Merlin, you don't happen to be going to the Orange County Keyboard Meetup this Saturday, are you? No, I am not. I chose to go to this one instead of the Well, actually, I thought the Orange County one was going to be smaller. And based on what I was reading on Reddit, it didn't seem like the Orange County one had that much activity, you know? So I chose to go to the bigger meetup where I could take pictures with more people. The Hound's Tooth. Look at that. I like that ribbon cable. It's like really funky. Is that a... That looks like it's a teensy? That looks like a teensy. No, wait, that's not a teensy. That's Elite C. Another unicorn. I think. Ooh. Back to Artisans. Carbon. SA Carbon was the first SA set that I ever purchased. And I don't know why. I must have like got sucked into that hype. So I bought it and I tried to like it. I tried to like it so much, but I just didn't. I used it for about a week and I think I sold it. Like I put it away and I sold an SA Carbon, TKL, base kit, modifiers, and specialty keys. I sold all of that for $120 shipped. So I don't know. Maybe I should have waited a little longer to like sell it. I would have gotten a lot more, but you know, it is what it is. I did earn money from that sale. So I think I bought my Carbon from Mass Drop for, I think it was like $100 after shipping. So selling it for $130, I did get like 30%. The Square 80. Pink Roy says, it's definitely active, but the LA one had like 4 times the attendees that the OC one will have. I agree. Thought maybe you were still in California. No, yeah, I left on Sunday morning. Stock Novatouch. That's a very rare board. I want this board. I'll be keeping. I'll be paying attention to it as it goes into group buy. I like this a lot. It's an Ergodox EZ. Let's see, control, high profile, some more of the TX stuff. Canon keys, Savage. Okay, we're almost at the end of the album. Timo V2. You know, I really want to get a Nightmare just because I like how cute it looks. I don't necessarily think I can type on it full time because I like having arrow keys over here. And this doesn't have arrow keys, but I think it looks really cute. And it could make a good travel board. We'll see. Don't pick up. Cypher R1. Omega 60. Now that's a board that I haven't heard of before. E6.5. Volcano. Q frequency. Lots of Keebio boards here. DSA milkshake. The Board Podcast Artisan. Really? Catch 22 Macropad. Kid built. Did this guy have his kid build it for him? Probably. The Shift. Oh yeah, this is from the drop table. Alt high profile. Oh, I got a chance to play with this. I like the high profile alt a lot better than the low profile one. It just looks so much nicer. I'm not sure if it sounds any better, but in terms of looks, I would prefer the high profile one. Oh, that is a very nice color. Wow. I like that a lot. That would look really good on like a hyperfuse, I think. Or like a light cycle. Light cycle, that's it, yeah. Oh, I forgot to get these stickers. Robot Candy Co. Kickstand. There it is. Alright, that's it. LubeGoblin.com. Oh, is this Krellbit? I wonder if Krellbit just redirects it. I'm kind of scared to navigate there, so I'm just gonna do it on my phone really quick, and if it's a safe site, I'll do it on stream. LubeGoblin.com. Okay, yeah, it seems to redirect to Switch mod. That's funny. That's so funny. The slip line. TGR Jane V2. The meme. The poor little meme. Cool. Okay, well, I think I've covered through pretty much everything. I'm still editing the actual full meetup video. So hopefully I'll get that done by next week and you guys can see all of the stuff that I did, not just those interviews. So yeah, hope you guys had a good overview of what a meetup is like. I would highly recommend, if you've never been to a meetup before, this is an excellent opportunity to go and try out boards, go and see what's out there. Oh yeah, so I was talking with the bartenders at the event, and I asked them, is this the strangest thing you've seen hosted here? And they said, no. So I was like, okay, good. But they did say that we were probably one of the most polite parties hosted at Boomtown, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's really sweet of them to say. And I was telling Zerpocalypse about this, and he was saying maybe it's because a lot of us here in the community respect each other's boards. We treat boards with care. We respect people's creations. So with that level of respect on all the products that are out there, it naturally extends to respecting the venue that we're at. So yeah. Yeah, if you guys have never been to a meetup before, definitely check one out. don't be intimidated by people there. Everyone's there just for the same purpose. Have fun, check out boards. If you see Dixie, don't be afraid to come up to him. If you see me, don't be afraid to come up with me. I'm always excited to talk with people. So yeah, even if I'm filming or something, just come on up, say hi. Yeah. McBurdo says, but didn't meet the bar MOQ. Yeah, I know. Maybe people were just wanting to drink afterwards. Who knows? $8 is kind of steep, especially if you're not used to LA pricing, you know. So yeah, hopefully they'll ask you if you're Teja, says Zark. No one asked me if I was Teja, so that's good. That's good. But yeah, thanks everyone for joining this stream. This I just talked about the meetup, showcased what was there, and basically just talk story. Yeah, my next stream should be this coming Saturday, and with any luck, if stabs come in, if I decide on switches, I'll probably be building my Satisfaction 75. So yeah, tune in for that, and yeah, have a good rest of your week, and I'll see you guys this coming Saturday. Have a great one. Good night, folks.